Kopi Dulu, friends. Brian Noe with you from Cards of Life for our Sunday morning spread for the week of June 8th. So we have 2 Pip cards, a major and a court card this time around. In the physical dimension, we have the 5 of Swords, and this card came up on Saturday as well this week. This is the card of Venus in Aquarius, and so there is a conflict between our emotions and our logic going on here. Coming as this does in the physical dimension, I'm getting a strong sense that this is a financial matter, and we really need to lean toward the logic side of things and not let our emotions run away with us if we're making a decision that has an impact on finances in this week. So bear that in mind, and if this is resonating with you, and particularly if we're going back and forth between the emotional side of things and the kind of analytical side of things, need to rein that in. Certainly we should always in important decisions follow our hearts, but really this week, if it is an important financial decision, it needs to be driven by good data, good analysis, and some logical considerations on the front end. If you do all of that, if you do that due diligence and then your heart tells you to do something, then go ahead and follow it. But I would say lean toward the analytical side in the week to come, especially if it has to do with finances. Okay, and then in the social emotional realm, we have the 4 of Wands, and this is Venus in Aries. So we have the creativity and the beauty of Venus, and then the passion of and warmth, really, of Aries going on in this card. For me, this always calls to mind the lyrics from Joni Mitchell, "Everywhere was a song and a celebration." And so apropos of Pride Month for this card to come up, we're going to be attending our county's Pride picnic today as a family. Also lots of weddings and family reunions and that sort of thing going on in June. So I would say just enjoy that time with others, enjoy good food, good fellowship, good music, and that sort of thing. If you can, if you got an opportunity for that in the week to come, then don't miss out. Kept in the mental dimension, we have the Hierophant. And this is the card of a formal education, formal assimilation. It could be religious initiations and those sorts of things. It could also be a formal relationship of some sort with a teacher or guru or spiritual leader. Coming as this does in the mental dimension, I think that we need to look into some sort of course or class work or workshop or something like that that's going to help us in building some sort of skill. And it feels like to me that this is maybe not as much career related as it is something that we've always maybe been interested in and have maybe even been doing some self-study, but now we really, in order to progress any further, need to get together with somebody that knows more about it than we do. And so if this is resonating with you, sign up for that. Sign up for the workshop, sign up for the class, even if you have been away from formal schooling for a long time. It's maybe a good time to pursue that. Okay, finally, up in the spiritual dimension, we have the Prince of Swords. And this is the card, the character on this card is very, very clever, but also sort of unstable and unreliable. It has a tendency to flit from one thing to another mentally. This is air of air in terms of the elements of this card. And so just a lot of, quick energy moving around. Think of a windstorm. And this is also the card of fanaticism. And I got a really strong sense when this came up that is the issue we're dealing with this week, where we maybe have been considering different ideologies and all of a sudden are latching on to something and about to kind of fall into the trap of fanaticism. We want to do our best to avoid that this week, to temper that with some getting our minds quiet so we're not falling prey to specious arguments and to kind of easy solutions that won't pan out and that may hurt other people. So overall, another interesting spread this week, and would love to hear what you think. If you've got comments, leave them here with the video or visit the weblog at atarotjourney.com. Do keep in touch, though. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and until next time, I wish you peace.